Some of you may not know that Coach USA has discontinued their service, and they made this announcement September 8th, 2023. The lines that's supposed to be discontinued will be the 31, the 44, and the 24. Now, the mayor has made a statement regarding the matter, and he has made his opinion in regards to the private bus company, Coach USA. In his opinion, he states that, which is titled, Private Bus Companies Can't Abandon the Public, by Raz Baraka. He stated that when private bus companies agree to provide service to the public, they accept a critical role in the daily transportation needs of thousands of people to get to work, attend school, shop for food and other necessities, and gain access to health care and social services. This is a huge responsibility, and service must be maintained at all possible costs. If a route becomes financially unfeasible, the company owes it to the public to come up with suitable alternatives such as jitneys or shuttles. Shutting down should not be an option. But last Friday, the bus company Coach USA abruptly announced it will do just that. In less than 1 month, Coach USA will cease all operations on 3 bus lines that primarily serve residents in North, East Orange, and Orange. Coach USA's explanation is that it can no longer make money on these routes due to rising costs. Now, this is the mayor's opinion on the matter of Coach USA discontinuing their services, and I just want to lay out my own personal opinion to the mayor's opinion and just in general. So first and foremost, in my opinion, I want to state that Coach USA has been operating in the transportative capacity for well over 30 years. I mean, I can go back from when I was little. I remember getting on the 24, 31, and not so much the 44, but they definitely have been operating over 30 to 40 years. And let me be clear, man, Coach USA is a private bus company. I mean, they are a private entity. And I do believe that they have a right to discontinue their services. When you operating under, private entity, when you're not really receiving money from the public in the form of you may be getting government funding, but you're still operating under a private capacity as a private company. Now, my main point I want to make here is that this is the thing that I've been talking about for the last few years. I've been pressing this issue with our people where we get so comfortable in relying on other people, whereas when something happens, we just shut down and we don't know what to do. We're just like in total shock. And we have no plans put into place for such as when things like this happen. Secondly, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, well over 45 years ago, has gave black folks a blueprint. He has taught us to do for ourselves and not rely on our open enemies. There is no way why we should even be making any complaints about a private company shutting down and discontinuing their services when we can clearly do for ourselves, only if we get our act together and pool our resources as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach. But however, us as black people as a whole decided that we're going to go against the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We're not going to pool our resources. We're not going to do for self. And this is why when things like this happen, we run around here like chickens with our heads cut off. And we don't know what to do, but except make statements about, what people can and cannot do. Like I said, this is a private bus company and they have a right to shut down their services. you know, it's up to us to make plans to what we're going to do next. We can't sit around here because, like I said, I've been saying for years, man, it's going to be things like this that's going to be happening that's going to make black folk uncomfortable. And when I say that, this is just the beginning. This is like a feather compared to what's really about to happen. This is like the weight of a feather. I'm telling you. If you think that something like a company shutting down the services is something drastic, you got something else coming. You know, it's like we come up with all types of excuses and reasons of why we can't do for self. You know, and I do understand that capital plays a major part into, you know, trying to create and build and operate a business and do things. But in our unity, I believe, wholeheartedly believe that in our unity, when we come together, we can make and create our own bus company if we pool our resources. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about doing for self because we have become an integrated people. Integration has literally killed and destroyed our people mentally, physically. But that's a whole nother conversation. But mentally, we definitely are destroyed people because a lot of us is sitting around here is like, wait. The 24, where's the 24? Where's the 31? Man, forget the 31 and the 24. Let's pool our resources. Let's come up with a plan, strategic plan, and we can create our own bus services. And the fact that this situation has created a direct inconvenience for the people in the Essex County area to get to work, to be able to shop, et cetera, and do other things that we do here in life, should be another reason why we need to come up with this plan of trying to do for ourselves. Because, again, there's a lot of things and a lot of events that's going to take place where there's going to be a lot of inconveniences, a lot of uncomfortability, a lot of things stripping and taken from us. And we better get prepared, man. I'm telling you. I'm just like outright telling you. And this opinion that I'm making, you know, I'm just telling you that if we don't get our things together, we're going to be in trouble. We're really going to be in trouble. And like I said, man, it was a nice ride, you know. It was nice having Coach USA for as long as we had him. But it's time to move on. I mean, hell, maybe the city of Newark can pull out of their budget. Maybe the city of Newark can pull out of their budget and create a shuttle service so the people can get back and forth to work and, you know, get around on those routes that the Coach USA pulled their buses from. You know, maybe that's as a start we can do that. You know. And I do believe that the mayor is going to come up with a plan to somehow be able to get the people that live in those areas, South Orange Ave, Central Ave, you know, Freeland and where those lines are at, you know, where the people can get back and forth to work. But we're going to see.